Hi, Cinemark fans. I'm Drew Taylor. Today, we're making an unexpected connection with Ron's Gone Wrong, and we're so thrilled to be joined by Jack Dylan Grazer. How are you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
You as well.
You've been in a couple of animated movies this year. Sort of, what is the appeal of an animated feature for you as an actor?
This story is very near and dear to me. Ron's Gone Wrong. This whole project, it's been through so many stages and processes, and I've watched it grow, and I've definitely grown up with it. And that's also been a challenge, having to match my 13-year-old voice when I started this.
I was wondering where this whole idea of Ron's Gone Wrong came from. I mean, were you making a friendship with your phone? What happened there? Where did this sort of come from?
Well, it was actually, I was watching that film, Her by Spike Jonze, and I thought, I need to make a version of this movie for my 3-year-old who's like getting lost in the iPad and believes literally everything on there is true, including like adverts for, fabric conditioner. And, you hear all the time your kids going through the kind of friendship issues, and you realize there's this new playground they're going into, and you can't go with them and hold their hands and advise them. And I thought we kind of needed to make a movie where an iPad could become an animated character. And I had this slightly romantic idea about a kid with this broken thing that, this kind of device bot thing that he was teaching by imitation, and they learned to love each other. And then I went to Pete and pitched it, and he said, yeah, but what if it's an idiot who can't do the stairs? So Pete brought in the idiot clown factor.
I love those kind of characters. And then that then gave it a launch pad for a kind of a whole comedy adventure in which this kid has to befriend this thing and teach it to be a friend, but along the way, it doesn't get it and it's rude to him and it doesn't know all about him, but they just have a great time together.
Hi, insert registered name. I am your
My B-bot. B-bot.
I'm always so fascinated by the development process and how many iterations these things go through. What was the most wildly different version of Ron's Gone Wrong that you remember?
A couple of deviations we made was we had started originally staging this story in the UK, and then really thought actually we wanted to have a more global reach with this movie. And for a more accessible feel to it, to a wider audience. So we staged it in America. But the technological side of it was actually, there's so much we could have tackled. And at one point we had a massive set piece with the Internet of Things, didn't we? And actually it's probably a good thing we didn't, because Mitchell's vs. the Machines also took an angle there.
Also the shed as well. Where the shed, where we had basically the idea when Ron brought all his Barney's new friends, and it was in the schoolyard, and we basically had an actual sequence that we started with behind in the shed where Barney and Ron is at, and we ended up changing it over to the schoolyard. But that was a total different deviation from the story.
Wow. What are you most excited about people seeing in Ron's Gone Wrong?
Just like the friendship, the connection that Barney and Ron have. It's so beautiful and it's so pure, and it's like it came out of the most unlikely place, Like we thought that Ron was just a malfunctioning bot, but really he's got so much heart, and his consciousness is way more advanced. Actually, his coding is not, but his like the way he thinks somehow is far more advanced than the other sheepy B-bots. They're like the ones that are like, oh, I like everything about you, I know everything about you, you're my best friend, Alex Box. Ron is like, I disagree with you on this. Rocks are stupid, So it's cute. I love it. I love this movie.
In your words, why should people go see Ron's Gone Wrong on the biggest screen possible?
Well, we made this movie with a big heart and big imagery. And we really intended it to be this communal experience in the cinema. There's another element that this movie is a lot about taking a break from your social media and your screens, and having an experience with friends and with family. There's something so beautiful about doing that in the cinema. So we are delighted that this is only in theaters.
But leave your B-bot at home, obviously.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much. And I want to remind everybody to experience Ron's Gone Wrong at Cinemark Theaters, and that you can get your tickets right now at cinemark.com.
Maybe
turn it off and on again.